And now for more on the story, we're joined out of Indiana by Mr. E. Michael Jones, editor of Culture Wars Online magazine. Hello, Mr. Jones. Nice to have you back on the program. Fethullah Gulen's attorney says enough evidence has not been presented to the U.S. to prove his client's involvement in that failed coup. What do you think Ankara would have to present to Washington to get that extradition approved?
Well, first of all, I don't think that's what this really is all about. I don't think anybody in his right mind thinks that one 80-year-old living in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania, can orchestrate a coup in Ankara without the help of agencies like the CIA. So the only power that Gulen has is his alliance with the CIA, which means that the CIA was behind the coup. Well, Turkey doesn't want to say that, because that would be too serious a charge. That would jeopardize this whole relationship known as NATO and the war against terror. So they're using this as kind of like a kabuki theater, a kind of proxy warfare here, of one side warning the other. So on the one hand, you have the United States, which I think was involved in the shooting down of that Russian fighter jet, because it was shot down by an AWACS plane. You don't shoot these things down simply with a gun. You pull out a gun out of your holster. You have to have the collaboration of the whole infrastructure. So that was the United States warning Turkey, don't get too close to Russia. Stay away from Russia. And now we have the coup here, which is apparently also another warning, don't get too close to Russia. And now Gulen's pushing back and saying, okay, you don't want me to get too close to Russia. You better back off now, because I can see what you're trying to do. So I think that's what's really going on here.
And Mr. Jones, if Turkish President Erdogan insists on this extradition, do you think Washington will stick to its guns or ultimately cave into Ankara's demands and extradite Gulen to Turkey to preserve their relationship with an important Mid-East ally they have in Turkey?
They won't do either one. What they'll do is they'll use the legal process to string this out for months and months and months, and then just hope that everything will go away. There's no reason why they have to give in. Kerry's flying over there at the end of August, and then Joe Biden's probably going to fly over there too. They'll kiss his hand and say, we're sorry, but they're not going to give in. And basically what they're going to say is, don't ally yourself with Russia. So that's the game that's being played. Erdogan doesn't want to say it in the open. The United States doesn't want to say it in the open, and so they're going through this charade of pretending that it's about Gulen in Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Mr. E. Michael Jones. You basically agree with his attorney that this extradition will never take place. Thank you. That was Mr. E. Michael Jones, editor of Culture Wars Online magazine, joining us out of Indiana.